Hello, everyone. I want to read to you another story from the Beginner's Gospel Story Bible by Jared Kennedy. When we talk about the history of Israel, we can talk about when the nation of Israel had a powerful kingdom. And we can talk about the history of Israel when it wasn't so powerful, when it was destroyed by other nations and people had been kicked out of their homes. This story is during a time when people were trying to return to their homes. Story number 26. Nehemiah is sad. From Nehemiah chapter 1 verse 1 to chapter 2 verse 10. It was time for God's people to return home. But when they arrived, the land was a mess. The city of Jerusalem was destroyed. The city walls had fallen down. The city gates had been burned in a fire. When Nehemiah heard about Jerusalem's broken walls and burned up gates, he was very sad. If more enemies come, there are no walls to protect God's people, he thought. Nehemiah began to cry. Did God forget his promises? Did God stop loving his people? Even though Nehemiah was sad, he still trusted God. Nehemiah prayed, God, please remember your promises. Please be kind to your people. Please help us clean up Jerusalem and build the city walls again. God listens when we are sad. He heard Nehemiah's prayer. Here's how God answered Nehemiah's prayer. Nehemiah's job was to help the king. One day, while Nehemiah was bringing the king his cup, the king asked Nehemiah, "Why are you so sad?" Nehemiah answered, "I'm sad because my people's city is a mess. The city wall is broken down and the gates have been burned with fire." What do you think the king said? The king told Nehemiah that he wanted to help. The king told Nehemiah to go to Jerusalem and rebuild the city wall. The king even gave Nehemiah the wood and other supplies he would need to build the wall. He sent his army to keep Nehemiah and the workers safe. Can you think of a time when you needed help? We can talk to Jesus when we need help. God heard Nehemiah's prayer and made sure that the king helped his people. God listens to us and he wants to help.